Hey everyone, TGIF baby. So I'm starting a new thing called Fashion Friday where I'm going to go live every Friday and I'm going to share some fashion tips with you guys. So I'll wait a minute for some of you guys to hop on, but excuse my smoker voice. I have a cough, and so yeah, I sound like my voice sounds very manly. But today, so every Friday I'm going to start doing Fashion Friday videos. So get excited. I'm just going to share really quick tips, like 5 minutes long. But today I want to talk to you. I had someone recently ask me, because I'm often posting like budget-friendly outfits that I get for super cheap. And she asked me, like, where do you get all these things? So I wanted to share some of my favorite thrift stores because I love to thrift shop. So really quick, I have to share how I got into thrifting. And it started, hey Annie, it started when I was young. My mom was a single mom for many years of my young life. And we were on a tight budget. And then when she got remarried, she married my stepdad, who also had kids. And so there were 6 of us total. So we had to be very frugal. And so we would shop at thrift stores. And, as a kid, that was kind of embarrassing, right? Like, I didn't want to admit that I shopped at, like, DI and whatnot. I didn't want people to know where my clothes were from. But now I feel like it's cool to shop at thrift stores. And I agree. I think it's awesome to shop at thrift stores. I'm glad I grew up that way because, hey, Katie, say hi, you guys. I want to hear from you. I'm glad I grew up learning to shop at thrift stores because it really helped me to learn how to budget shop and how to rock the thrift stores. And now I've passed it on to my daughter, and that's where she goes. She has a school budget, and that's where she gets all her stuff because she knows she can get more bang for her buck. Hey, Stephanie, by going to the thrift store versus the mall. She's like, it blows her mind when she goes to the mall with her friends and she's like, man, I only got one thing. But then she'll go to a thrift store and she'll come back with 10 things for 25 bucks. So anyway, I'm going to tell you guys some of my favorite thrift stores and then hopefully you can find some in your area because I know there's some chains. But I started out shopping at DI. I know that's kind of a Utah thing. I don't know if they're outside of Utah. You guys have to tell me if they are. But DI stands for Deseret Industries. So I started, that's kind of where I grew up shopping at DI. And then Savers came along in Utah. So then we moved to Savers, and I felt like that was sort of a progression. There were better clothes there. So I would find some really great stuff at Savers. And we still do. Oh, Stephanie says Idaho has DI. Yeah, so so then as a teenager, I shopped at Savers with my mom, and they had great stuff. And they still do. My daughter, that's where she got all her that's where she got some of them. But then we discovered Tags. Have you guys heard of Tags? Now, I'm not sure if that is outside of Utah yet, but Tags is also a thrift store chain that is kind of spreading in Utah County at least. And we love Tags. She's found some killer stuff there. Lots of Forever 21 stuff and things like that. I should have pulled out some pieces that she has gotten from there because they're pretty rad. So Tags is awesome if you're in Utah. I know there's Plato's Closet. I've heard lots of people mention Plato's Closet as a consignment chain, and I do love consignment stores. I've never really been to a Plato's Closet, so I guess I need to go there. I've walked in and I wasn't like super excited, so I probably just need to try it out more. I don't know if any of you guys have tried Plato's Closet. You'll have to let me know if you have and what you thought. But my 2 favorites now, the ones that I shop at as an adult, are Wandering Wardrobe. That's a consignment store in Springville. And it's for women, and it's handpicked. And then Uptown Cheapskate is actually my new favorite. And my daughter, we went there on my birthday and my daughter's birthday. She was born on my birthday. We went there and we were like freaking out. And I brought her friends, and her friends were like, this is my new favorite store. Like, we were so excited. So Uptown Cheapskate, if you ever come to Utah, they have one in Lehigh that is like magical. I know they've got some in one in Salt Lake too. So I wanted to share just some of my favorite thrift store chains and give you guys a challenge to try it. Like, just, I think the thing I love about thrift shopping is that it's like treasure hunt. And when my brothers and my stepdad used to go hunting when we were kids, my mom and I would go shopping, and it's the same thing. It's like you're on a hunt for a treasure. And so anyways, so yeah, those are my favorites, and I want to challenge you guys to try shopping at a thrift store, because I find great brands there. In fact, this sweater here that I'm wearing right now, let me just stand up so you can see it. It's like just a super long fuzzy cardigan. This is from that Uptown Cheapskate that I was talking about, and I'm obsessed with it. It's like just fuzzy and fabulous. Oh, and I've got a Style Lately shirt on, of course. This is the romance top. But okay, so those are the thrift store, my favorite thrift stores. Next Fashion Friday, I will share I'll share some of my best thrifting tips. So stay tuned for next week, and thanks you guys for watching. Have a good week. Bye.